we had, like usual, we have technical difficulties.
Always.
What's new?
Always.
But we got a new a little
I don't know
plug-in thing because
cords.
my microphone had a little incident and died. R.I.P. to the mini
They'll
USB,
They'll
whatever.
fix it though.
Yeah, they will. But anyway, so we had to figure out something else, and we got this little box, and plugging everything into the box was a lot. It was a lot,
But we figured it out.
we sure did.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? Happy November.
Yay, November!
We're recording in October, so
Yeah, so it's still really Christmas. No,
it's very
Halloween.
Halloween. It's
Halloween.
We're literally recording. I mean, I don't care if we date ourselves. It's October 3rd.
it's October 3rd is when we're recording. So
Isn't
it's
that,
like,
is that the line in Mean Girls? Like, he asked me what day it was, and I said, it's October 3rd.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was October 3rd, and he asked me what
October-
day it was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It was October 3rd.
It's October 3rd. Anyways, but so I have my Griswold's family Christmas tree. farm.
Bob has Grinch.
He's a Grinchy. He's a Grinch
He's a Grinch
Santa.
Santa.
A Grinch Santa.
Yeah.
So we're feeling not festive yet, but I'm sure
But we're trying to look the part.
the current state of where we
have
are
my
after,
Bigfoot sweater on.
while you guys are listening is we're actually going to be feeling festive, but right now we're feeling Halloween festive. So yeah, that's creepy. But Meg has her Bigfoot sweater on because
We're talking about Bigfoots today.
Big feet, Bigfoots.
And we are going out. We're going to be talking to somebody later that knows a lot about Bigfoot. I'm not sure when that will come out, but it'll be in tandem, I think.
We might be getting the crazy Australian I've been
Butterscotch.
butterscotch. Sausage. No, and Sausage is, he finally agreed to. I told him after I had called him and I said, we have some fans who have written in and said, like, when is this crazy Australian guy coming on?
Yeah.
And it convinced him. So we appreciate everyone helping us out in this endeavor.
Don't even know his real name.
Lee. It's spelled Leigh.
Okay, so I thought when you were to say it, like it would register. I don't think I've ever been told.
But you'd never been told. His name is Sausage. Like I've
Sausage.
never called him Lee in my life, ever. I call him Sausage, Porridge.
Porridge. I've heard porridge.
I call him Porridge all the time.
Okay.
He's messaging me right now, so he's ready when we are. So we're done with this episode. All right, you ready for this joke?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this was sent to me by our official joke writer, and he doesn't know you well enough to know how good of a joke this is. He said that he came up with this, and when I read it, I was like, are you effing kidding me? So, are you ready for this one?
Yes.
I asked Steven Tyler how to make stir fry. He told me to walk this way.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So, for those of you who don't know, Aerosmith is my favorite.
I was about to say, if
of
you've been
all.
listening, you know.
Of all.
You know.
Of all.
She loves Steven.
I love Steven.
Steven! Oh, God. Well, you guys, let's get this going because I want to talk about some Bigfoots.
And I want this cider.
Yeah.
So, hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your co-ghost, Meg.
It's Christmas. We can't be co-ghosts anymore.
We can.
Okay, and I'm Raina. Ready to brew up some Lunatic Soup?
Let's go. So, in keeping with the theme, we are going to be doing one of our original, wonderful concoctions that I actually have to attribute Krista with.
I was drinking it before that, too. It's like
she's the one that introduced it to me.
Yeah. But
we're going to use Diabolical because there's a Yeti on it.
we're just going with a Yeti theme. I actually was going to be in Texas Chewbacca robe, but then it was too much after we finally got our audio figured out.
Maybe when Snickerdoodle comes on, you can put that up.
God damn it. You call them different names every single time. It's my
single
favorite.
time. Every single
Anyways,
time.
Diabolical Shilling Cider, 6.6%, and it's just a really good apple cider.
It's so good. And the can is amazing. There's a Yeti eating an apple. There's penguins. And there's a narwhal.
It's literally, this is something with Shillings, and we drink them a lot. We know, but they are from here. They truly, they just have such fun
It's the
cans
best
and
part.
marketing and
Hey,
everything.
Shillings, do you want to sponsor us?
Well, we have to reach out to them first, Meg.
I just did.
Oh, perfect. All right, are we ready for the piece de la wait, say it. Piece
Piece
de...
de resistance. Well,
Yep.
piece de resistance.
There it is. Ready for some
Fireball.
Dun, 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 dun.
And this is called a what now?
It's an angry whore, but we're drinking it in our sour slut cups. And for those of you who don't know, because I feel like we haven't talked about a sour slut in a long time.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
No,
I don't think we usually summertime's our sour slut time.
Yeah, and we
just didn't.
Yeah, well, I think none of the ciders needed it. It's only when they were sweet ciders that needed it that we sour slut it. Anyway, sour slut is cider with lime. And so that's like our trademark because I named it. But the angry whore was, most people know that.
She's going to put the whole thing in. Oh, you didn't
put the whole thing in?
No. I'm on good behavior. She's going to put it in hers. Bye-bye, Raina. See you next Tuesday.
It's been one of those days.
Okay.
Delicious. I drank the rest of Meg's Fireball. Yeah. God damn, it's good.
I think that will always be my favorite.
Fuck, that's good.
I think the warmth you get from that, and it has to be a dry cider. It has to be a dry cider.
It's delightful.
And
if you haven't done that, try that.
Oh my gosh. A dry cider and then put some Fireball in it. I usually put a whole little one. What are these? Little like stocking stuffer type
I don't know.
Fireballs in it. But
what are they? I don't even know. They're the mini ones. You know what they are.
Yeah.
The little mini ones. It's like the airplane size ones.
Doug puts half, so I thought that I was overdoing it. So I was trying to do. So no, you just, and it's going to be fine.
Well, do you want more? Because Lester has some.
No, that's the emergency stash.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
That's the emergency. I just bought these because it's cheaper to buy these little guys.
Yeah, than it is to buy
per mill than it is to buy the big one.
Wild.
I found out.
Yeah,
which is weird. And these are the best because then you just pour it in.
Yes. So yay! All right, let's get the show on the road.
Let's get this show on the road. So we are going to talk about Bigfoot around the world.
Whoop whoop.
And I'm actually very impressed, Raina, because I just came in with my Bigfoot stuff, and your Christmas setup actually made me really, really happy because I was even looking at the air date. And look, the air date is November.
Which we know, I actually never look at the air dates. I only did because Sausage wanted to record, and I was like, oh, well, I know we have some Australian stuff coming up. Let me see what works. Yeah. And then, so that's the only reason I knew.
All right, so we're just going to kind of pop all over the world. Is this every Bigfoot-esque creature all over the world? No. I started to do that, and it would have been 3 episodes, so I had to condense.
Jesus.
Yes.
We're doing like the main ones?
The main ones.
Okay.
The main ones. So first we're going to Europe.
Okay.
We're going to the old country.
Okay.
And this is called the European wild man.
Oh.
In Western Europe, they have a creature known as the European wild man. There are different depictions of the wild man. Normally, he's described as upright, hairy, humanoid creature. You're going to see that throughout this episode because obviously they're all kind of similar but different. Mm-hmm. This one specifically stands about 9 feet tall, so maybe a little bit taller than your average Bigfoot.
Okay.
But there are also some reports of him being incredibly small, maybe 4 feet.
Maybe it's a baby one.
It could be a baby.
Oh, baby.
It's a little baby.
Or just a tiny, like a little, you know, I mean, like how there's little people of us. There'd be a little bit big feet. Little feet. Tiny feet.
Have you seen the movie Littlefoot?
Of course.
I love that movie.
That is the most heartbreaking. I feel like we think about the kinds of movies that we watched growing up and the trauma we endured from those
you're
movies.
Of The Land Before Time. I'm thinking of.
Oh, what are you thinking of?
Littlefoot.
No, then I don't know.
Little Feet. It's like an abominable snowman.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But now you talk about Littlefoot and Ducky.
Yeah.
And Sarah. Oh.
I can't. I'm gonna cry even thinking about it.
What was the pterodactyl's name?
Oh, god damn it.
Because Ducky was the little like orange yellowy one.
Yeah, Ducky's the one that is like, don't step on the cracks. Remember?
Yeah. And Sarah was the triceratops.
Yep.
I can't remember the little pterodactyl.
Petrie?
Was it Petrie? I think it was Petrie.
It was Petrie. It was Petrie. Anyways, back to the Yetis.
Yeah.
we can't do this.
No. While in the Americas, you often hear about Bigfoot being male. European sightings often report female creatures who accompany male wild men.
Interesting.
Which is true. You don't really, hear about a Bigfoot with tatas.
No, except for on TikTok there is one. Have you seen it?
No.
What? You haven't seen there's someone who dresses up like a female Bigfoot?
Oh, yeah, with the pink bow.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that. I thought you were talking about a real...
No, I mean, God, I wish.
With the tatas.
Mm-mm. There is reports in the Smoky Mountains of a mom Bigfoot and a baby Bigfoot, and they broke into someone's house. I saw that on TikTok, so who knows what to believe, but it was a park ranger talking about it, so I don't know. Could be. Never know.
Interesting. I wonder if they're like all covered.
With their Yetis?
Yeah.
Could be.
The Yetis.
Yeah, the Yetis. I think it's fair.
I mean, maybe they don't have the same like sense of shame.
Well, they don't because it's like a gorilla. Like you think about looking at a female gorilla though and a male, they're not that like.
Yeah, but you cannot compare a Bigfoot to a gorilla.
Well, no, but I mean, they're a being. They don't give a fuck about if their yiddies are out.
Interesting.
Why would they?
I mean, I would care if my yiddies were out.
But you're a human, and that's a society we live in. Is you have to cover your yiddies. They live in Bigfoot land.
Another common sighting includes a large club or stick being carried by the wildman creature and used to hit trees with. Which that could be communication.
Yeah.
The wildman is often seen with bulging muscles, pointed ears, and sharp pointed fangs.
Okay, so the pointed ears
is
is
little
different.
Different than what we would think of. In Finland, there was a sighting on December 21st in 2017. A resident was getting into their sauna because that's like a normal thing, and I want a sauna so bad. I've been seeing people with saunas like in their closet.
I know.
Like, I got to do this.
I also feel
love a sauna.
Have you heard about how good it is for your health?
Oh, it's so good.
So good. And I'm like, okay, to go, because I don't mind sitting in a sauna either. I'm like, if that's good for my health, let's do it.
So anyway, he was getting his sauna ready, and he went to the house to grab something to eat while it heated up. It was below freezing outside, and it was snowing. That sounds like
heaven.
Really, seriously, getting little snacks. Gonna go in the sauna.
Oh, I love a snack.
I love a snack and a sauna.
Yep.
He was inside his home, and he looked out the window to check if the sauna chimney was working.
Mm-hmm.
And when he looked, he saw two large humanoid creatures hunched over near the sauna hut. He watched as they checked out the hut and then took off into the woods. The man took a flashlight and went to try to see them, but they were gone at this point. So that's like the big wild man recent sighting. Historically, some wonder if the European wild man was a different species at all, or just a man or woman who wandered into the wilderness.
At 9 feet tall?
Evolution.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I don't think we evolutionized that fast.
You never know. Are you a scientist?
Clearly not.
So, but they're thinking that maybe over time, like a long time ago, people wandered into the woods, and over time, with the harsh living, they developed hair all over their bodies and became kind of less human.
Okay.
Throughout time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
don't know. This leads to the meaning of the European wild man being an actual creature of the forest rather than a shapeshifter or an interdimensional being, like an actual like of Earth.
So that's what their theory is?
That's what their theory
over
is.
there?
In ancient Christian tradition, the European wild man could be linked to the hairy anchorite, which is basically a hermit-like saint found in remote parts of the world.
Okay.
They stay remote to receive communion with God through like ascension and become accustomed through ascension because they've become accustomed to being attacked by demons. Mm-hmm. So they kind of like evolved into this hermit-like creature.
Okay.
To be close to God. I don't
whatever that's up to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not I don't make the rules.
It said that anchorites were originally human-looking men, but after living naked in the wilderness and relying solely on God to survive, their bodies changed to withstand their living conditions. In some legends, they were mistaken for animals until they spoke. And historically...
Oh, but they speak English.
Apparently.
They speak the language of the... Yeah, okay. But they evolutionary... that makes fucking no sense.
What was that word you just
said? Evolutionary. I was going to say... God, Raina.
You should not have had that extra fireball.
I really did it to myself. Whoopsie doodly. Anyways, yes, they evolved to have hair everywhere.
Yep.
But
they still speak...
But they speak...
the mother tongue.
Mm-hmm. That I don't think that adds up.
Historically, some believe that the wild man is the legend of the faun from typical mythology.
Okay.
Which, think about it, a faun is like half man, half creature. So there's like hair involved in some parts. Mm-hmm. Like Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah. But still, where's the 9 feet tall? And then
there's no hooves.
Yeah, there's no hooves.
A faun has hooves.
Yeah, that doesn't add up to me.
Not for you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm not buying it.
Okay. Well, now we are home.
Oh.
And we're in the land of Bigfoot.
I'm more saying I believe that they have a creature over there. I just don't think it's whatever that it's
the commune with God.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think that they also have a like Bigfoot
anchorites.
Yeah.
Anchorites.
Yeah.
Anchorites.
I just think that that's just their,
lore and legend.
Lore and legend, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you it is an interdimensional being too.
So now here in North America, we have the famous Bigfoot or Sasquatch. Typically down here in the lower 48, it is Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. And then Canada is more of Sasquatch.
Do you know what I just remembered? That I have a song about Bigfoot that I have never shown you.
Are we friends?
I mean,
I feel very like insulted by this.
You should be. And now I have to think about it. I'm not going to sing it for you, but I could sing parts of it, but I got to think about it. I'm mixing it up with 2 different songs.
You should debut this when we talk to Maple with syrup. Sausage.
Oh.
Sausage with syrup. Got it.
Oh, God. And now I'm trying to remember the song. Anyways, continue. I'm going to find it.
So this is the primary... This is primarily a creature of the Pacific Northwest. The creature has been spotted throughout the country. And
I didn't know it was primarily Pacific Northwest.
But I mean, you have
everywhere.
We had Bigfoot-like creatures in New York and Vermont. They have it throughout the Appalachian forest. They have it up in Michigan. They have it down south. I'm not sure so much as like the Southwest, but like the Southeast, they do.
So here, this is something that I was thinking about that I was like, I need to bring this up. Is right now horrible things happened because of Hurricane Helene. And it like hit the people of Appalachia really hard. But why is it that all I could think about is all these like cryptids too, like, or these like things? I mean, obviously if they're interdimensional, they can probably just like,
yeah, but like bad things are happening right now, like post hurricane, like looting and things.
I saw a coffin going, like an actual coffin going down. So it sounds like, from what I gathered from the thing, it was like, or from the TikTok that I like in the comments, they were saying that a bunch of funeral homes were obviously like flooded, and then so they like there are these coffins just like floating,
empty.
I don't know. Possibly. It depends on.
People keep sending me messages. Is your dad okay? Is your dad? He's in Florida. I'm like, yeah, they're fine. It's up north.
Yeah, my sister Fallon lives in Tampa, and she like would update us as it like passed through, but she didn't even get flooding.
Yeah, it was a storm.
Yeah,
that's all there was to it. It was the amount of rain that came down in like North Carolina, like western North Carolina, and it had nowhere to go. It's insane.
No, absolutely insane.
So Bigfoot is known as by many different titles, but the main title attributed to North America, like I said, is Bigfoot. The name Sasquatch comes from the Salish word Sasquatch, and the Algonquin people of the north central region refer to the creature as a Wetiko or a Wendigo. I had never heard of Wendigo and Sasquatch being interchangeable.
Yeah, me either.
Because I do believe they are 2 separate beings.
Yeah.
But maybe the etymology of the word can interchange.
Yeah, interesting. Because we did an episode on the Wendigo when we first like got started. It was like one of our first episodes.
I want to go more into it because I feel like that when the Wendigo was with other creatures.
Yeah, it was a cryptid campfire where you did multiple.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is that once I started going down the rabbit hole of the Wendigo, it was like, you stop saying its name, don't do that. It started freaking me out too much, and I don't.
Yeah, we had a lot of people saying,
don't say its name.
Don't say its name.
And we've said it a lot of times now. So
we've said it a lot of times.
I'm sorry to the being that is that. I take it back. I don't know. Just go continue.
Do you know how many times I've left here at night when it's dark and I've heard a whistle on my way to the car?
I don't like that.
And I just ignore it and keep going.
I don't like it.
The first time I texted you because I thought you did it.
I know. There's been a number of times that you've said it to me, but okay, well.
The Ojibwa people of the Northern Plains refer to a similar creature called a rougarou, which I also want to go more into a deep dive with at some point.
I've heard that name before, but I didn't realize that was same.
So back to Bigfoot, the North American settlers began reporting sightings of the creature in the late 1800s and into the 1900s, which is very interesting to me that there's not more of a longer... I know there is among Native people. Like, it's a very well-known creature and actually a very sacred creature. But I'm surprised that we don't have...
More documentation.
So that's interesting.
It is.
Sightings include encounters, grainy photos, and grainy videos. Always grainy. Those who claim to have seen Bigfoot all described him similarly: very large, very muscular, upright walking ape or humanoid, dense, coarse hair, ape-like features, and a horrific smell.
Yeah.
So our favorite kindergarten teacher and our friend Jess were... Oh, they're going to be yelling at me right now. They were, I believe, going to see a meteor shower or something. And they were going up towards like Wilkinson. And there's this clearing there. And if I'm getting the details wrong, I am so sorry. There was a clearing there. And all of a sudden they smelled like this rotting fish smell.
Mm-mm.
And I think it was Bigfoot.
Especially over there. I feel like that shit's fucked up over there.
100%. Folklorists trace the Bigfoot stories back to the European wild man and indigenous stories. So there's maybe it has kind of
Like a crossover.
Of the two things. In 1971, there were multiple reports in the Sales, I think that's supposed to say the Dales. Is that how you say it? Dalles, Oregon? The Dale. I think it's the Dales. I'm not a Pacific Northwesterner, so I have an excuse.
but I'm not from Oregon. I know nothing about Oregon.
I love Oregon.
Do you know how big our states are over here? We're not like you over there on the East Coast where they're all like
drive
there.
5 hours and be in 4 different states.
And where this is, we're in a huge state. Like I think I've gone down to Portland. I don't know that I've gone too much further than that. I feel like I probably have, but I don't remember.
I love Oregon so much. As soon as I cross over into Oregon, I would move there. Okay. I wouldn't move many places, but I would move there.
I've been to Idaho. Idaho.
Idaho.
Jenna went to college in Idaho, so we would go over and visit her.
I've only driven through.
Yeah, and then gone skiing in Sun Valley.
There's potatoes.
There is potatoes.
I do like potatoes.
I love a potato.
Boil
I love a
mash
baked.
them, stick them in a stew.
No, I like a baked potato.
Baked potato.
Have you ever air fried a potato?
No. All forms of potato.
You guys, let's just get back to TikTok because the story of my life. I literally got on. It's called jacket potato.
Oh, a jacket.
Yeah, in the UK they call it jacket potato. So I got on jacket potato TikTok.
I feel like we should call it jacket potatoes.
But they're different. Yes, but it's like wearing a jacket. You know, it's cute. Anyways, and someone was saying they put it in the air fryer. So I did that, covered it in olive oil, put it in the air fryer. It made it so salty and crispy. It was like, I've been eating them all summer. This shows you how much we didn't hang out this summer.
I didn't know you were having a potato fest without me.
I was having a full potato fest. To the point I had a potato bar where it was when my cousin Asia was in town, and I did like all of so I had like sauteed mushrooms.
Oh, I love a mushroom.
Here's something.
I want to grow mushrooms. No, not those kind of mushrooms.
I want to grow that kind of mushroom.
I want to grow the eating kind of mushroom.
Me too. They're both eating. You want to grow the gourmet, the non-hallucinogenic kind.
I do.
I want to grow the hallucinogenic kind.
We could start a business.
We could. Anyways, but pineapple.
What?
On a baked potato.
Interesting.
That they do that in Australia, and that was the first time I ever had it. They do like ham and pineapple and coleslaw and cheese, and a hell of butter. So good.
Like a Hawaiian / actually Canadian.
Yeah, it's like a fucking combo of deliciousness. And then so when I did it, I had a potato with I put like butter, Gruyere cheese, which is the best kind of cheese if you've never had Gruyere.
I love Gruyere. I mean,
good.
Real quick.
Oh God.
I'm gonna tangent off of that tangent. We had our dear friends over for dinner last weekend, and she brought a salad, and she had fried squeaky cheese. Oh my God!
Like halloumi cheese?
Yes, that's the one. Oh, it was so good.
It's fucking cheese and a salad.
Back to the potato.
Anyways, potato, Gruyere, sauteed mushrooms, pineapple, onions. Green onions chopped, all the things, bacon.
I want.
It was like a sour cream, cracked pepper,
I want a
salt.
Potato party.
I'll throw you a potato party. Anyways, back to Bigfoot. Jesus.
Oh, man. Okay, so in 1971.
Oh, Oregon. That's where we went. No, Oregon.
We ended up way over there with halloumi cheese.
And potatoes.
I honestly have to. I'm gonna have to listen back to see how we got on that track,
I can tell you exactly. You
no,
asked me how
no, stop.
Jenna went to college.
Okay,
and then...
stop. Nope. No.
You have to keep going.
Okay, so in the Dales, Oregon, there was a sighting of an overgrown ape. One man claiming to see the creature through the sight of his rifle. I won't go into a whole lot, but I'm going to go into like a cryptid campfire of like our Bigfoot and like more of the indigenous stories and stuff like that. But various tribes throughout the Pacific Northwest and the country portray a large, hairy, ape-like creature that holds significant spiritual meaning.
Yes.
And, it's from corner to corner. Like you have the skunk ape down in Florida.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Never knew.
It's, oh my gosh, when I was down there was so much stuff about the skunk ape.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I need to get a skunk ape. I mean, I don't claim
to be from Florida, but your parents moved there. Yeah.
My parents moved there. My dad's, they lived there since Mia was born. So 13 years.
Dang.
So,
yeah. Skunk ape.
Okay, now if we go over to Africa, we have the Kulukumba. And this
Okay.
is an African creature that most resembles an ape-like creature. I mean, besides
The
an
actual,
ape.
yeah, they have them there.
They do.
Yes,
they do.
wild.
And so this is a large ape-like creature that lives in the African forest, and sightings began in the 1800s. Many people believe that the creature still exists today. It's a large ape-like creature that walks on 2 feet, always. So apes and gorillas, they often
Which
they
this
do
is
walk upright, but they walk with
No,
their knuckles on the ground.
this is
too.
what makes me feel like it's more credible is because they actually have
So
apes
this
and
could
monkeys
be,
and
this could be an actual creature that just hasn't been fully discovered yet.
right,
like
but
a
it
variation
just,
of
like
a
if people
gorilla.
are seeing someone or a creature walking upright and it is clearly not a gorilla or a
human.
yeah, or a human, it's like okay, but they have those things there. Where here we don't have any kind of apes. That's
No,
not a thing
that we know of.
Speaking of chimp crazy,
Oh God,
did y'all watch that?
guys. All right. I mean, I am all from the Tiger King era.
I feel like we touched on this on another episode. I can't recall, but
I get that. I mean, same director. This is so much better. I felt.
oh, you thought this was better?
more-
No,
You think Tiger King was better?
I think that the fucking chaos in Tiger King.
Well, I think the entertainment factor
Yes.
was better in Tiger King, but I think as far as like I felt for all these creatures and all of
Yeah.
these people,
yeah.
even
You felt for all the people.
all the people,
Yeah.
even the quote, not bad guys. I don't want to call her the bad guy.
no,
but
she
I
just
felt
is
for
mentally
her.
unstable. We'll go with that.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Because she thought she was doing the right
She
thing.
thought she was doing
I
the
don't.
right
I
thing.
truly don't.
I don't think she was trying to get gain out of it.
No,
like,
like Joe Exotic. He was like he would kill things
yeah.
and be
I
horrible.
don't think he really cared.
I don't think that she was like that by any means. I think that she truly has this insane attachment to them, in even a kind of disgusting, maybe inappropriate way, and that she then but she truly cared for them, and that I did.
Yeah.
It broke my heart for her from that standpoint.
Yeah.
However, yeah,
Crazy.
insane,
Crazy.
Anyways, back to
So throughout Africa, you will see drawings and depictions of the creature from ancient times.
Okay.
On walls and stuff like
Oh,
that.
wow, okay.
So there's not a lot of information on that, but it is.
But so there's 1800s is when it was started being reported, but
Yeah,
there's
but there
still
was still
stuff
pictures,
from okay.
yeah.
But that's kind of like us. The Native Americans have
Oh,
talked about
yeah.
it for forever. So
Forever.
just because us white people didn't start saying shit till the 1800s doesn't necessarily mean anything.
So now we're in Asia, and we have I think it's a Barmanu.
Okay.
And it's reported in the northern Pakistan region. This creature
Oh.
is said to be very aggressive and attack humans.
Yikes.
So it's the Pakistani equivalent of Bigfoot and is primarily reported as being seen in the mountain region. This creature is bipedal and humanoid. It possesses human and ape-like qualities. There are many dangers to the, it's hard to say, Baramanu. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Baramanu.
I like it.
Primarily the fear of it coming into villages and kidnapping women and taking them back to the mountains to mate with. That's pretty terrifying.
That's very terrifying, and also
pretty
that's okay.
And I wonder, is that just mountain people coming down?
But-
7 brides for 7 brothers?
yeah, but what are they described? I mean, is it described as a Bigfoot?
Maybe they had furs on?
Maybe. Oh, so like
Sounds
that.
more like a man thing to do.
That does. Man versus bear. Which one are we choosing? Take the
I
bear.
know how a bear is going to behave every time.
Yep. Take the bear. I was doing it's funny. I was doing a photo shoot yesterday, and we were out at a state park in Enumclaw, and I think of Enumclaw as a very safe kind of place, just because I don't know. Anyways, and I was there with it was a senior session, so senior girl graduating high school, and
I thought you meant old people.
no, senior girl.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Nope. No. And her mom, and we're walking, and we're on this back, we're at the back part of the
Were
lake.
you at Deep Lake?
It was at Noddle State
Oh, yeah,
Park.
yeah.
And we were trying to catch the sun because the sun's dropping. So we're going, and we're walking, and we're deep into this trail. And all of a sudden, we hear a footstep behind us, and we turn, and this guy had gotten up right behind us, to the point he was right behind us, and we all were. It was kind of terrifying. And
I mean, this poor guy's probably just going for a walk.
most likely, yes.
Yeah.
But it was scary how close he was without us realizing it. And
Yeah.
we all were just
You gotta like even anybody. Hey, I'm coming up behind you. Like you just announce yourself because you
especially
can really scare people.
as a man and there's women in front of you. Like which I know a lot of men don't get that, but they don't have to live in fear like we do. So it's a very different
perspective.
It is
until you've experienced that, it's very hard to understand it. Mm-hmm. And most women have experienced that.
Oh yeah, I'd say.
I think all of us have.
All of us have at some point or another being by yourself or being in a situation where.
Oh, I was in the middle of New York City.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
I've had so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. So in the woods, in the city, just,
I don't know.
leave us alone.
Just don't go near us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Throughout the Pakistani region, the creature is depicted in folklore as either a wild ape or a wild man. A Spanish zoologist who lived in France from 1987 to 1990 wrote a paper about the Pakistani cryptid. His name was Jordi McGrainer. And his research of the creature exclusively was throughout the 1990s. He collected more than 50 firsthand sightings. He would ask eyewitnesses to pick a picture as to what the creature most resembled. And the different options were apes, monkeys, icemen, and Neanderthals. They always picked Neanderthals.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's just more like a Neanderthal type creature, which is very human, very man-like. But like, had all I can say is Neanderthal type creatures. Like
pre-man, where it's not like Bigfoot where you're covered in hair, but you're still hairy.
This
like
sounds
the
more man-like, more wild man-like.
Yeah, that sounds like wild man. I'd take that wild man. I'd say that could be wild man versus
over
like
the one that speaks English.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 1000%.
So there's also the Hibagan. You know what?
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yep, that's the one. And this is a Japanese cryptid. It is described as a black creature with white hands and large white feet that stands about 5 feet tall. It is said to resemble a gorilla. That does sound an awful a lot like a gorilla because there are like the gorilla's palms aren't covered in hair.
Yeah,
so they could be like a lighter color. Same with his feet.
They're usually black, but
the skin?
Yeah, they have black skin.
Interesting. Really?
Huh?
Always?
Yeah. I think, we'll pull up a picture of a gorilla.
It has a large nose, glaring eyes, and is covered in bristly like hair. Mm-hmm. Some say that it is a gorilla or a wild man or a person affected by radiation poisoning from the atomic bomb.
That sounds accurate, actually.
It could be. In 1972, there was a sighting of the creature. And the creature was described as having a chocolate brown face and covered with brown hair.
Okay, I'll give it to you. That's like ashy, but that's okay.
Like ashy hands, that could be considered like light.
Yeah, that could be light, but that does sound like even looking
like
at that now that I'm like, okay, that could be a gorilla.
Yeah, especially those silverback ones. See how there's like lighter parts of the fur.
Yep. Are there yetis out?
Are there yetis out?
They're always out. They don't care. They're a gorilla. They're just doing gorilla things. They're gorillaing.
Gorillaing?
Yeah. Okay. That's what gorillas do. They just do gorilla things.
They do gorilla things. Mm-hmm. Gorilla's gonna gorilla.
Yeah, sure is. Mm-hmm.
So this creature has deep, glaring eyes, but it is said that it has no ill will and will most likely flee from you. So now we have the Yeti, or the abominable snowman. And this is found in the Himalayan region of Nepal, Tibet, and India.
Which that one is a super well-known one, which is funny. That is a very well-known, a lot of people, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of folklore about it.
There's a lot. I mean, and I've told my story mainstream here about how the people in Nepal know this is an actual creature and will go out and see it at night. Yeah. And when the son asked his father, why don't you tell people about it? And he goes, why do I need to tell people about it? I know it's here. Yeah. Well, and I think it is funny that of all the ones that we have heard about and know, we all, Yeti is very well known. Very well known. Yeah.
Which is wild. And Nepal is not a very common thing for us to even discuss in the US. It's not a place that we talk about a lot. It's not a place that people go often.
It's because of Rudolph. I do have a 12-foot abominable snowman that I put up at Christmas.
I mean,
it's a bomble.
Fair.
Okay, so I just had to take a quick pee break, and I thought a child was coming to the bathroom. It was your dog.
It was Jandis.
Your dog opened the door.
She went to the groomer today, so she's all fresh and so clean.
So fluffy.
She's having a big week this week. Today was the groomer, and tomorrow's the vet, and she's been out, doing dog things.
The life.
The life. It's a busy life for her mom.
Busy life. Mm-hmm. So we talked about the Yeti in our Love past episode.
Yes, we did.
So we did go into a bit about that, and it's from the Himalayan region, Tibet, and India. It is referred to as the abominable snowman and is a legendary creature in Himalayan folklore.
Mm-hmm.
The Yeti is described as a large ape-like creature and has eluded men for centuries. I want to see a Yeti.
I would love to see a Yeti.
There have been many sightings of the Yeti each year, as well as footprints and other things like hair found.
What movie is it where... Okay, this is gonna... There is
Rudolph.
Nope. There is the Abominable Snowman movie, like Abominable, I think is what it's called.
Monsters, Inc.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Where they get transported and they're all of a sudden with the Yeti and then they're like going down the hill.
Yeah.
There it was.
Yeah.
God, that was impressive of you. You just took that right out of my brain hole. You took that right out of the glazed donut.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
That was good. The Yeti is said to be large, muscular, and have shaggy white fur to blend in with its snowy surroundings.
Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It is said to be 6 to 9 feet tall, which I thought it would be a little bit taller.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
The Yeti is said to have a broad forehead and a wide nose and a deep forehead ridge. Some believe that the Yeti is half human and half ape and has adapted to the harsh winter environment that it lives in. Myths of the Yeti go back for centuries. Himalayan lore sometimes believe that it is a guardian spirit that inhabits the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Western explorers began to visit the Himalayan region in the 19th century and started showing written report of the creature, creating this worldwide fascination. And some believe that the Yeti is actually a relative of the polar bear who has not yet been discovered.
Okay. Yep.
Regardless, there's still numerous sightings every year of this snowy ape residing deep
I
in the
do
mountains.
feel like he is just intelligent. So he is not, I mean, not that a polar bear is not intelligent. Let's just be clear on that. But I just feel like these are much more intelligent beings.
than a bear or
Yes. Yeah.
No, I agree.
So-
They seem to have more intention, I guess.
Yeah.
So now we have the almas, which was reported in Central Asia, particularly in the Caucasus Mountains.
I'm going to let you I think you did that correctly. She tried, you guys.
An almas is described as looking like a human, but covered in fur over its entire body. It's primarily found in the Altai Mountains in Mongolia and the Tianshan Mountains of China, which borders Mongolia.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the almas is considered identical or the same creature as the as another creature.
Okay. Perfect. That sounds good.
The body of the almas is large, muscular, and has curly, dense hair. I haven't heard of a curly-haired Bigfoot yet.
Ooh, it's kind of like down the street. They had those curly pigs. Never seen one in
I
my
thought they were
life.
sheep at
So
first,
did I. And it's
and they
like,
were
I've
pigs,
never seen a curly
but
pig.
they had like coarse,
And
curly hair.
They literally looked like a sheep until you saw their face, and then you're like, "Holy shit, that's a pig!"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a pig.
wild.
They're
So
not there
that's
anymore.
like I know,
But we do have the Highland coos.
they ate them. They made them bacon.
I
Bacon.
hope they tasted good.
I like bacon.
Visible skin of the creatures is shown on their face, hands, and feet, and it's usually a darker colored flesh. The hair is described as red to reddish brown, and certain situations reported as jet black, but it's primarily a reddish colored hair. And they're only about 5 feet tall. Some believe that this is an animal that lives in the region that is quickly dying out. And in 1964, a Soviet scientist from the Soviet Academy of Sciences proposed that the almas could be a relic population of Neanderthals still living.
Wow.
So now there's the urine, and it's said to inhabit the mountains of China. It is located in the mountains of China and is a cryptid ape man often seen throughout the Shinoji forest. I'm really bad with these pronunciations. It's fine. Sightings of the creature date back to the Waring States period of 340 BC to the Tang Dynasty of 600 to 900 AD. So a long time.
Okay.
Like this is really ancient. It is generally described as a savage, strong, and fast-moving creature living in the mountain caves and only coming out to raid villages in search for food or women.
Ooh. Why are they always after the women?
They always after the women.
But what? So every Bigfoot is just a male? Like that's the part where I'm like, does that really make sense?
No, it sounds like men living in the woods
Mm-hmm.
or the
That's yeah.
Scientists were very interested in trying to find the creature throughout the 50s and 60s, and after the late 70s, exhibitions were launched by the Chinese Academy of Sciences to investigate eyewitness accounts. Any verbal stories, reports of footprints, hairs, or actual bodies were investigated by the group. Some believe that the urine is a far removed relative of humans that never developed into modern society. So this has a lot more like scientific research than a lot of the other ones. The other ones are a lot more folklore stories. This one has a lot of actually research going along with it. There was writing found by Q Yun, who lived from about 340 BC to 278 BC, and he wrote a song that tells of the mountain spirits and referred to them being hairy human-like creatures wearing a fig leaf.
Okay.
He described them as some sort of demon or ogre.
Okay.
In 1982, a Chinese paleontologist discovered a 2,000-year-old lantern with an ornament on it depicting a hairy man, which also leads to this wild man.
Interesting.
theory.
Okay.
Written reports of wild men were very common during the Tang Dynasty.
Which I feel like that is one of the oldest, like Chinese dynasty is one of the oldest in our in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
That we know of. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that we
No,
so,
that's a
like to
I
me
think-
whenever something comes from there, to me it seems more legit than coming from anywhere else.
I feel like this one, the Yaren, had more information than any of the other ones that I was looking up. So that tells me that there's more,
But also we think about the fact that when we were Pangea, is that what it was? Weren't we like connected to them? Were we?
Yeah, I mean, we were all connected as one, but as far as where we are specifically right now,
Not like specifically Pacific Northwest, but like wasn't the United States like connected down lower to them, right? Correct? No?
I'd have to look at a map. I don't know if it was,
Or was it Russia up to like our...
we were more with like Africa, Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they were on the other side. Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know I've never looked at the map of it. No, I just know that when I connected the Appalachians connected over to like Europe.
To Scotland.
Yeah, and I was like, that makes sense because it's all like they all have similar...
creepy crawlers.
Yeah.
So this creature is often considered dangerous, and they are portrayed as lustful again and come into the villages to,
do bad things to women.
take their
Shocker.
women. It is said that wild women do the same thing, but seduce men by abducting them, slinging them over their backs, and carrying them in the mountains to marry.
Why is one doing bad things and the other one's just like, let me marry you?
I mean, we've got to be proper.
Oh, yes, obviously. We would never.
Never. So then we have the orang mendek, and it's a creature said to live in the forests of Sumatra, Indonesia.
Okay.
And it's an Indonesian folklore. It's a creature that has been documented for well over 100 years by local tribes, Dutch colonists, and Western scientists and travelers. The creature is said to be a smaller, standing 30 to 60 inches in height. So not that big. And it resides in the forests.
I've been to Indonesia.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been to Bali. Went there on my baby moon for when I was pregnant with Kyler.
Isn't that a place that a lot of people in Australia go to?
It's like going to Mexico.
Common,
yeah, it's super cheap to go to. Very common. Like, everyone goes to Bali. But it was beautiful. Like we had the best time. We went inside of like some temples, and it was really one of like the prettiest places. It was kind of mind blowing.
We don't have like an easy get to place from here.
Yeah. Like warm.
Yeah, I mean like Mexico.
Well,
Mexico
no, it's Mexico and Hawaii, where this was the same amount of flight time. Like I want to say it was like a 5 or 6 hour flight for us, but then the beaches were disgusting, covered in trash. Oh, covered in trash. We didn't go to the beach at all. Like
even
I think
being like this touristy spot.
Oh, because it's very low income, touristy, but also like I don't know if it's where they're at that they get so much garbage, but it's a thing. It was wild. But then when you went up into the rainforest was what was insane. We went to the monkey rainforest where there's monkeys everywhere. Fucking monkey stole my sunglasses off my head and tried to snap them in half, and they were like very expensive sunglasses, I'm not gonna lie. And the park ranger had to come over and help me. But they're they're mean. They're aggressive as fuck.
I wanna see monkeys.
I mean, they jump all over you. I got peed on too.
Oh, I don't want that.
It was not fun.
I don't want to get peed on.
But it was cool to see it. But it was a little intense. But yeah, we stayed at a hotel there, and then we like had a tour guide for the day. It cost us like $50 to hire someone to take us up and through. Like it was a crazy experience because I've been to Mexico and I've been to, you're driving through
one time on my honeymoon.
I used to go there every year. My family would go. We had like a timeshare there growing up. We'd go to Mazatlan every year. So like went to Mexico a lot, did a lot in college too. And then going to Bali, it was definitely like similar when it comes to like that, but Bali was more, I mean, it was saw a lot of sad things, saw a lot of things that just, you're like,
well, I felt the same in Mexico. Like you drive to get to the touristy spots and you drive through these villages and it's like,
I know.
It's sad.
I saw like the
Yeah.
dog related stuff that was
Oh.
like horrible. Yeah. And then the drivers were insane. It was like these people on like mopeds driving around the streets. And I'm like, how is everyone not dead? It was the scariest I have ever, like, I remember being terrified when I was in Greece and people were driving and that
That's
was
how I
wild.
felt in Rome. It was
Yes.
like,
Yeah. Like
it's
just
crazy.
it's chaos. Fucking Indonesia, next level. Bali was like,
I hear India's the same.
yeah, I've heard that too. And it was terrifying.
I want to travel.
But it was
See,
really
I
cool.
had all my kids really young, so that hopefully I still have time.
I mean,
travel.
that's what Tex and I keep saying too. I had my kids young too, and then that's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
But yeah, one of those. It's cool to say that I've been there because I feel like it's something that a lot of people in the U.S. don't get out to.
No,
but I
not
got
at all.
lucky just because it cost us. I think the whole trip with everything cost us like $3,000.
That's incredible.
Isn't that insane?
That's
for like,
amazing.
yeah, it was wild.
I need to go on a trip.
Me too. Well, I'm going to Paris, but not for a while.
Not like a for other people trip, like an actual.
Oh no, I know. I want to go on a trip. Yeah, I haven't done that either.
Not that that's not going to be an amazing trip.
No, but afterwards, I think we're gonna do. Hopefully, if we can make it work, the not for other people part. Like I want to go to Italy with the kids.
I think I'm going to try to go to Scotland in 2 years.
I'll go with you.
With
I'm dying.
Mrs. Bryan's.
No, I'm going with you guys. So we're taking photos.
She has a big birthday coming up.
We're not discussing the number.
25.
Times 2.
And she wants to go to Scotland.
Yes.
So let's go to Scotland.
Okay.
All right, we're going to talk about the skunk ape. And the skunk ape is a large, hairy, human-like creature that inhabits the forests and swamps of Florida. Some call him Bigfoot's cousin. There has been audio recordings, grainy photos, and videos, as well as castings of large footprints. Some believe that the creature is one giant hoax, but others firmly believe that the skunk ape existence is true and falls under folklore.
Dang.
The skunk ape is described as a bipedal human or an ape-like creature that is 5 to 7 feet tall, has matted reddish hair, and is notably smaller than your typical Bigfoot.
Okay.
While primarily in Florida, it can be found in Georgia and Alabama folklore as well, dating all the way back to when Europeans started settling the area. In 1818, local newspapers reported a story in Apalachicola from a man, Apalachicola, Florida. Like, what a name.
Apalachicola, Florida.
Apalachicola, Florida.
Damn.
I don't know what to name it, so let's just put them all together.
And then make it one.
So there was a report of a man-sized monkey who was going around raiding food stores and stalking fishermen. There are claims that the Seminole and McCuskey natives have stories of a gross-smelling, physically powerful creature that hides in the woods.
Okay.
And they call him Esti Kapaki, which translates to furry tall man or hairy giant.
I like it.
In 1929, an alleged sighting occurred at a famous and then recently constructed Perky Bat Tower in the Florida Keys. Witnesses reported that an unknown ape-like creature was drawn to the construction site, and after inspecting the tower shortly after it had been stocked with bats, the creature shook the tower, driving off all the bats before running into the woods. So that would be something.
Yeah.
Shaking all the bats out
Yeah.
and then running away.
We have, I think I've told this a long time ago, but our property in Canada, we have the generator house with all the bats all live in it.
I love
So
bats.
you go up there and you stand there and they fly past your
my
head.
gosh.
It is the most insane thing you've ever experienced. It's like, oh.
One of my earliest memories, we were living in upstate New York we lived in a legit log cabin.
Yeah.
And I remember it was the middle of the night. My mom comes just barreling into the room with a blanket and jumps on the bed and puts the blanket over me. And I'm like, what's happening? A bat came down in through the chimney.
Yep.
And then I remember looking out of my bedroom and my dad is running around with a tennis racket.
Because those motherfuckers dive bomb you. So like when we were at our property there and probably would have been like maybe 9 or 10. And we brought my childhood best friend up there with us. And she had a sister the same age as Shannon. And so we were all like besties together. And a bat got into our cabin and was dive bombing us at night. And then the next morning we woke up and it was drowned in the toilet. And up there, it's like one of those you don't flush unless you have to. So it was like, and then my friend, her name was Kitty, she peed on it. And then she didn't realize till after she was done peeing that she peed on the dead bat. R.I.P. bat.
Oh, dear.
That was a sad way to die.
It's a sad way to die. Skunk ape were particularly common sightings in the 50s through the 70s. And the Bigfoot Field of Organizations has archived hundreds of sightings in the great state of Florida.
Florida.
My dad, I make fun of him every time he says Florida because he says Florida. And I'll say, what's that?
Florida.
So yeah, that's a little snippet of the big feats from around the world.
The big tootsies.
The big piggies.
The big dogs.
Ooh, I like that one.
I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, you guys, your dogs are barking.
Your dogs
be barking.
They gots to breathe.
Let the dogs breathe.
Yeah, my dogs are always breathing. It could be the middle of winter and I'm not wearing socks.
I mean, fair enough. I like socks.
I don't.
I do.
I have to be wearing socks at night. Absolutely
no,
not.
only monsters do that. That's
like
monsters.
Like murderers.
But then I have to have my feet sticking out.
Which I sent
they
you.
They need air conditioning.
I sent you that TikTok of like the feet were out and the demon's hand.
Yeah,
was
the fuck,
up.
Megan? The fuck?
That's why you can't let them out. They need to be covered.
I know, but then
the
if I get too claustrophobic and they have to breathe.
But then the demons will.
But it keeps
the
my head
diamonds
cool.
Will
you know,
get
you got it.
Ya.
My head and my feet got it. It keeps my body cool. It's my air conditioning.
Your piggies?
My piggies.
Okay.
Well, that's what they say. Your head and your feet like are how to warm your body or like cool your body.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if it's hot out, you
So-
put your feet in ice water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then so they gotta breathe throughout the night. I mean, if it's I recently haven't been having. It's cold enough now, so they're
I
under
don't
the
like
covers.
it.
But if I'm hot, they gotta be
I don't
out.
like it. They're gonna get grabbed, and you're gonna get pulled down to the depths of hell.
Zombies!
They're gonna eat your piggies.
You gonna eat my toes? No, thank you. Anyways, you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that old Bigfoot lesson.
Beats.
We ended up wrapping that up and then went on and had a conversation with my friend Sausage, who you heard all about. But so that's going to be an episode coming up.
Mm-hmm. So we've got we ended the episode. We went and recorded with Sausage, and then we doubled back
Now we got to come back to end the episode
like weeks later.
a while later.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be great.
I mean, it's fine. It just
What did
flows.
we talk about?
Unsure. I have no idea because I have straight up recording amnesia right now. So
I always have recording amnesia.
I have no idea what we discussed, but
Never.
I know it was good.
Stone cold sober recording.
Yeah.
I don't know what we talk about.
This is what I remember about us recording is that we did put Fireball in a cider and I drank the rest
most
of your
of mine.
Fireball because I remember regretting it the next day. So I do know that. I did that. But other than that, I don't really recall a lot. And it wasn't even like it hadn't hit me till we were done recording, like the Fireball itself.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Yeah, but what do you think I'm going to listen to you?
No,
I like to make
absolutely
bad
not.
decisions a lot. Okay. These things happen.
They do.
It's who I am in my DNA.
They
you know?
happen.
I'm a fuck around and find out kind of gal.
And you find out.
I find out a lot.
You find out.
But you would think I would learn lessons. I don't.
No?
No. Lessons, it takes a few times.
A few times?
Maybe like 100
Okay.
or 1,000, depending on which lesson I'm trying to learn.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, you guys can find us on all of the social medias, Lunatic Soup Podcast.
Lunatic Soup Podcast at gmail.com. If you have any Bigfoot stories,
Please. I think this is the thing. We did those markets and we had one person say that they had a Bigfoot story. Do you remember that? And God, that's the one thing we haven't really gotten alien and Bigfoot. I'm like dying for a Bigfoot.
we did have somebody tell us like a Thunderbird, the Raven.
Yeah, that was cool.
Story.
Yes.
He thought it was a Thunderbird, but then realized it was.
But getting a Bigfoot story, like a real Bigfoot story, like, fuck. How cool
Yeah.
would that be?
We want all the stories.
If you got one, we can tell it for you. No one will think you're crazy. We want to hear it.
No. And people come up to us and they're like, oh, I don't talk about this because people never believe me and they think I'm crazy. We're never going to think that.
No, we are
Like,
the people you want to tell to because we're going to believe you.
We are going to believe you. We are going to support you. We want to hear your story.
Because guess what? We are so used to everyone thinking we're crazy.
Yeah.
So
and you know what? Let them.
We are. A bunch of lunatics. Duh. Anyways, all right, you guys. Well, make sure you go get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
It's good to be a lunatic.
bye.
Bye.